Well, good morning, good people. Mark Holmes here. Of course, and always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here and being part of Jobu's Day Job. We've already got a truckload of debris and stuff that we're getting rid of. Got my tools out here. And what's going on here in Waynesboro, it's crazy because as the real estate markets are dying in some places, here it's going crazy. Every spot out here, they are building houses. And so we're saving this one for a lot less than what it would cost to build a new one. They bulldozed over the house that was over here. It will be nice because they're going to have a garage in the bottom of it, but they're going to be building a new house right here. And this is previously spots of the city that nobody wanted to be at. The train tracks are down the hill from here, so you do hear the trains. I love the trains myself personally, but if you're not one who likes to hear trains, you'll hear the trains. But as we go through, we're working on this house. It's already been a great day because the power company has already come here and we have electricity. Mike is actually going to hook up some temporary lights in here for us, and it's going to be a little bit warmer today, which will be great. So I do need to be out of here about 4 o'clock because I have a live stream, but I will be back up underneath the house here working on the main beam. So I'm going to get the temporary lights up here on and working up under here, so that way I can get this all situated. I did need to get another jack. So what I have to do is basically I've got to build a new beam that's going to carry on across. We set those footers last night that we'll be able to jump it up. I am going to need to set one more footer over here, but it'll be okay. I'll get it set up. I'll get it jacked up in place, and I'll just go ahead and put the post into it and cement that one in place. But we've got a good start, and once I get that open down there and cleaned out, we'll be able to get rid of some of the R19 and put it down underneath here just to get it out of our way so we can continue to work on it. So bit by bit, we're going to go through. Now, we've got a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing to really get this thing together. After I get this wall up, then I can frame this section out. We're going to put a moisture barrier in here. Since we're going to have electricity, I'll be able to get my chipper and I'll be able to actually dig this out right here so I can put a footer underneath the wall there, which will be great. And we'll frame this up. We'll put the moisture barrier on in here. We'll have the floor up there secured. And Mike will be able to finish running his electrical wiring things. He's running our new circuits here for, we'll end up putting in lighting that will be recessed lights and stuff before we put that. But we're going to be addressing things like this. I have never seen anybody frame like this. This is bad. What we'll do is, once we get this floor set in here, we'll put a temporary beam across here to hold these. We'll cut these off, and we'll end up going all the way across with the main beam and put our little joist hangers in there to make sure it's cross-tied well. So we're trying to fix wrongs that happened to this house to make sure that we're good to go. All right, time to get to work. Let's get this basement opened up in here and see where we're at. Shout out to Michael Anthony Fitness.
No. Shout out to the power lady.
The power company. So we have electricity now, which is great. So I can plug those in here and I don't have to worry about using my jackery and having it run out of power. Okay. I wish I had brought a sweatshirt instead of this to be up under the house. I don't know why I didn't, but I should have. Okay. So first thing we got to do is build a temporary support so I can get my beams in place. Let's get underneath here and see what we need to do. Okay, so here's what we're doing here. I got my son, Mike, down here with us. And what we're doing is we're building temporary support. Since this is not ideal here, we put another 2x4 on here, and we can slide in one of our 2x10s in here, and then do the same thing down here. And once we get those, we'll put another cross piece in there, and we'll be able to make the whole beam and then be able to stand it up and jack it in place. That's the idea. Hopefully it works. In theory, that's how it's going. We'll see how it works out. People think I'm crazy because I'm out here in short sleeves. Only thing that's cold for me right now are my hands because the wood is literally frosted. So they're pouring the foundation up here, and you see how they're having to get it up on the hill. I was wondering how they were going to do that because the slope on the thing is too small. So they're trucking it up that way. Been there, done that. So we got the beam halfway done. Got to cut another piece to go in there, and boy, then we'll be almost ready to jack that sucker in place. This is gonna be cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. It took everything I had. How about you, Mike? Did it take everything you had to flip that sucker up? Okay. So we have 2 layers of this. Now, we have a seam here, which means you only have one strength-wise to where the post is. That's why we're going to put another one on top of this and carry it on through. So basically you have double strength all the way through, and you have 2 of these beams that are resting on our post. So now it gets to be a little bit easier. We'll actually push this back. We'll put this one up here, easy peasy, nail it together, and then we can start jacking up the floor after I take a break. I tell you what, this is where the red brick houses come in handy. You can see our whole beam that we've got over there. We've got, dig one more footer right here, but we'll be able to jack this up. It's literally, look at the rock face that's in here, that this is literally built on a rock. There is a rock quarry that's only about half mile from here that they used to have. So we're gonna use the good old chipper here. Yeah, my life. So this will be filled up with concrete. We need to go down about 10 inches of cement on this footer. We don't have to worry about it being a frost line because it is actually indoors. So at least there's that. And then the next thing is we're gonna start jacking this sucker up, and we'll be raising up the floor. Woohoo! I see dead people. No, I don't. Well, I do. If you go to the cemetery, you see their headstones. So here's where we are. We got a jack here, and a jack down there. And we got a beam that's going up in here that we're going to jack up to the floor. I've got this side started. I'm going to go down the line. I got Mike up above me, so that way, if it collapses, he can call somebody. And I'm going to go down here. And I'm going to move that jack so that way it's square up underneath of there. And we're going to start the process. We've already got this one up snug on here. We're going to work our way down. All right, so at the moment, we got this main beam here snugged up here. Now, I haven't really jacked up the floor just yet. I need to go get some fender washers because I want to pull this snug against the old beam and make sure that's tight before we tighten it down. So I need to get those to help draw it in. But you can see how this will end up strengthening this thing big time. And what it'll enable us to do is take out this old beam that's in here, and we can put in some more floor joists to strengthen up the whole thing, and they'll be able to rest right on top of this. So this will be 100 times better than what we had. So let's go get those fender washers, and then we're ready to jack this thing up. Yeah, that's going to be good. This is our new beam to replace this piece of crap beam that was somebody put in here. Yeah, that's the right way. Okay, so let's take another look at where we are now. Wow. And it feels a lot better than where it was. Yeah, the rise. Now we do still have the humps and the pumps right here because of the weight of this wall, but we'll be able to put in some new joists across there to carry the load. But man, yeah. So this is right here what we might end up doing, because that post I'm jacking right here, and then the other post is right there. What we might need to do is, oh, look, yeah, that picked up that header.
Yeah, because it did. That's why.
That definitely picked up that header. That's what we heard popping, was it raising that up. Okay, so let's see if I can get this down a little bit more. The problem I have is the concrete is sinking just a little bit here. And yeah, because it's cold. I mean, because we just poured it last night. But we are, let's do this. Let's see where we are now. Okay. Whoa, we've gone way up. Okay. Slide that back down. Oh man, that's almost dead level right here now. Okay, so you can see.
Oh yeah, you can tell over here too.
That's almost level to where it should be, which is good.
This side,
And see, we're dead on right there, and that plywood is almost there, so good. We're gonna put that up a little bit. It's still falling a little bit in the middle. We're not gonna be able to take it all out completely, but definitely it's a whole lot better than where it was. Okay, so we've got our frame set up. Mike's mixing up some concrete. We've got the floor up in here, and we'll put this in. We're gonna let it set for a couple of days before we take the jacks out. But tomorrow we'll be able to start framing up that floor. This has been, oh, you can see how much we've done, because this is no longer supporting anything. And let's take a look upstairs at what it looks like and get the bucket for Mike to put the cement in for me to get it up underneath here and get the tools out. Ah, boy. And I wonder why my knees are bad. Oh, boy. Shout out to DeWalt Tools, because without those, I'd be nothing. You see that? All up under the house, and that's not even all of them. Tools are everything. Look at that. Chipper chipping through the rocks to get this foundation together. My little baby Sawzall right here. And I got a bucket over here. Whew.